Dark Finn's banner. So Hero Fest Darkfall, as they're calling it, will feature the brand new Finn. It also feature OG Finn as well, Diaz, or Diaz, however you want to say his name, Dahlia, and Caius. I'm going to cover Dark Finn since he's brand new like I usually do. I usually don't go over the ones that are kind of known. I may go over Diaz just because maybe not everybody knows what he does, so yeah. So Dark Finn, the brand new top tier meta dark unit that is coming to global. His skill is 2200% dark damage magic, reduces enemies dark resist by 10% for 5 seconds, cooldown is 10 seconds, break 800. Okay, his normal art is kind of confusing, so stick with me here and I'll explain exactly what it is. So he will deal 13,000% dark damage magic. He combines accuracy rate buffs that are percentage, multiplies it by 100, and adds the total damage to art damage. So his true art damage and his normal art damage. Breaks 1700. So how this works is that he will take the accuracy buffs that he gets, add those accuracy buffs together, so however many he has. So let's say he has 100, right? Let's say he has 50 accuracy on one, 50 accuracy on the other. He has two 50% accuracy buffs. So he's going to add those both up. Those will be 100. Upon adding those up, he times it by 100, and then he adds the total to his true art or his normal art damage multiplier. So yeah, I don't know how long that lasts, by the way. So yeah, whenever the accuracy rate buffs go down, then that's when this stops going into effect, I guess. So its true art is 31,000% dark damage magic, high chance of blinding the enemy, increase dark units art gauge by 20, and increase all allies art gauge by 3, and accuracy rate by 30% for 20 seconds, 3200 break. He is the first, or I wouldn't say the first top tier dark unit that is a art genner. The one before this that was for mono dark was pretty much only Xenon, but now we have something really good. 20 art gauge instantly to all units is really nice, and then on top of that, the 3 art gauge over time for 20 seconds is just And also you gotta think too, guys, this is gonna apply to himself, so whenever he activates his true art, he's getting 20 arts back. His slots are 5-star magic, 5-star support, and 4-star magic. His abilities are critical when blind, crit rate 100% up when enemy is blind, and the ability tactics. All allies art gauge 50 up when quest starts. That would be really good for nuking, so you could bring him along for the nuking composition and just help get everybody's art gauge up as fast as possible. Also, the 100% blind up, you definitely want to be using someone like Ash alongside him, Mr. Ezio Auditore. You don't have to, but if you want to get some more damage out of Dark Finn, you'll definitely try to use him alongside that. But overall, Dark Finn, really strong, really good unit. Now, everyone else on the banner, like I said, Awoken Finn, we all know how good this guy is. Still one of the best units in the game, one of the best support units. His stats and his multipliers may not look like it, but this guy, no matter what, is extremely hard to power creep. He's very, very future-proof, still in JP to this day, which is a whole year ahead of global. He is still used in majority of compositions. Diaz is next. Diaz is really good. Like, I'm talking about, he's insanely good. Whenever we get the new mono water floors and stuff, he will actually be able to hold 3 out of the 4 water relics, which definitely frees up a lot of your other team. Not only that, his kit is really nice. On his normal art, he's giving 30 art gauge to all water units. He's majority of the time going to be on a mono water team, and if you want to, you can also use his true art, which is going to give you a 2k heal whenever it hits, and also increase your all allies. It's also going to increase all water units art damage by 30% for 8 seconds. Diaz is just a really strong unit, very good, very solid, thumbs up for me. Now, someone who isn't really all that, in my opinion, is Dahlia. Dahlia can be useful in some situations, definitely has a place if you can get her going with her unique kit, but me personally, I don't like her. I think she's too situational. Caius is next. Caius actually did get a really strong awakening in Japan. I don't know when we're going to get that in global, but Caius overall is really strong. If you are wanting that awakening and you just like how Caius looks, you know, you could use him, but definitely he's just a 5-star unit. He's not awoken, so not really has a place in the meta right now. He's going to be very, very weak compared to awoken units, so I wouldn't really use him. I would say maybe if you pull him, you know, put him in your box, wait till he gets awoken. Whenever he gets awoken, then try to do something with him. So with all of that being said, do I think you should summon on this banner? It depends on how much you value mono dark. If you don't care about mono dark at all, then I don't think you really need Dark Finn. Even though Dark Finn is the new S tier unit coming to the game, you really want him to be on mono dark majority of the time. You can use him on other team compositions to help out the art gen, but just know that he is the mono dark, like, I guess, leader to an extent. And not only this, I do also want to note that the next week week or so, probably whenever the next banner comes out, it's gonna be Dark Kane. If you are going for that mono dark team, just know that Dark Finn and Dark Kane are both really strong for that new mono dark setup. But for at least the unit banner, I would say it's up to you. If you really value mono dark like I do, I love mono dark, summon. If you just want a really top tier unit, also summon, because Dark Finn's gonna help you if you do wind up getting that mono dark set but aren't actively going for it. He's still gonna help you. If you don't care about Dark Finn and you don't care about Diaz at all or anybody else on this banner, you can easily skip. Now, however, if you are going for Dark Finn, I do recommend going for his true weapon as well. And I only really recommend going for his true weapon if you're gonna be using him alongside someone like Ashe, because it's gonna let him do even more damage. His true weapon's ability is when equipped by Dark Finn, his crit damage is 50% up. It's gonna help whenever he's used alongside someone like Ashe, because Ashe can blind and then he can crit, so gonna definitely help there. Help being used alongside someone like Regulus as well. Also, the damage up to giant bosses is nice too, and he also will increase the damage to enemy by 30% for 10 seconds. So if you're wanting to use him in that kind of composition, then make sure you definitely try to pick up his true weapon as well. It's not needed, I want to say, but if you're trying to use him alongside like Ashe, Regulus, stuff like that, I would say definitely try to get it. Also, just overall, this true weapon banner is really good, and if you are going for the actual unit banner, I do recommend spending maybe a summon or two on this true weapon banner, seeing if you can get any of the true weapons, because you have Diaz's true weapon and you also have OG Finn's true weapon, so both of them really top tier choices right there. But guys, that's gonna be it for the video, man. Tell me whether or not you're gonna be summoning down below. Like I said, I think you should summon if you care about the mono dark team in the future, or you just want mono dark in general, or if you just want a really strong unit just in case if you do get that mono dark setup later on down the line. But guys, thank you all for coming out. It's been your boy OP. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe for more Grand Summoners content on the channel. I don't know when this video is going to go live, by the way. It may go live today on the 15th. It may go live today. It may go live tomorrow on the 16th. We'll have to see, because I have a meeting to go to and a bunch of other things. So yeah, thank you all for coming out. It's been your boy OP, and I'm out, guys. Peace.